अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगुण रघुनाथावितं तं सजीवं सद्वैत सावधं परिजनसहितं कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादां सह सहगण ललिता श्री विशाखा विदांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशिका श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे।
Haribol, thank you so much, Prabhu. So did we finish the chapter yesterday? I think.
Pranjal Prabhu should know. I mean, he is the main personality who keeps in track of the verses.
Pranjal Prabhu is Radha Kund. When I think of Pranjal, I think of Radha Kund.
Wow.
Wow. Haribol.
So which verse we left off from Pranjal Prabhu?
What is this? Oh.
28, Prabhu.
28, Prabhu.
Is it 28? What day is it? 13, 14.
Prabhu, if Pranjal would say a word, we would be full for the rest of the day, you know.
Okay, let's see. 1 second.
And if we accept the
Karti Prabhu, please sing to us. I
neither
see
in the
you have
sky
a
nor
bhajan.
227.
No, Prabhu, this is confidential. Prabhu, 28, Prabhu, 28.
Oh, why am I at the end? What happened?
Prabhu, because you're scrolling. That's why you went to the end.
Oh,
Signs of scrolling.
Science of capping.
so is it this?
Do you like this, Sami Prabhu? Science of capping.
Yes,
Yeah.
This
29 onwards, we have to read, right? Sami Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, who wants to read? Drona Prabhu, Pranjal Prabhu, Abhay Prabhu, Zero Prabhu, Amit Prabhu, Shrikant Prabhu joined. Wow, rare. Hari Bol, Hare Krishna Prabhu,
Hare Krishna,
Dhanar Pram.
Srikant Prabhu, please accept
Jai
our
Shri Prabhupada.
full glories to
So glad
Prabhupada.
to Prabhupada.
Krishna Prabhu,
Yeah,
Dhanar
Yeah.
Prabhu.
I sent the link to everyone, Prabhu.
Oh, really nice.
Next time,
Prabhu.
next time I'm going to send the senior devotees.
Science
No, don't do
Actually, I
that.
don't get the
Prabhu.
notification, Prabhu. Sometimes I don't get the notifications. I think I have to disable it.
Yes,
Yes,
Prabhu. Good job, Lebang Prabhu.
Oh, yeah, but Semi Prabhu, you did not send the link in the Vaishnava Sangha. I just did, actually. I
Yes,
forgot to send it.
Sami Prabhu is gatekeeping. He doesn't want devotees to join.
I was laughing.
You don't want, is it? And then you'll complain, Prabhu, only 5 people joined today. But where's the link? Nobody has sent. Okay, anyway, who wants to read?
This is like.
Prabhu, can I
like
Yeah, Amit Prabhu, you can read, no issue. Yeah, from 29 onwards, please, Prabhu. Huh? Haribol. The English, sorry, the Sanskrit, the synonyms, translation, and onwards.
आश्चर्यवान् पश्यति कश्चिदेन आश्चर्यवान् वदति तथैव जानाति आश्चर्यवाच्चैनम् अन्यः शृणोति श्रुत्वाप्य एनं वेद न चैव पश्यति आश्चर्यवात् amazing pashyati कश्चित् some एनं this soul आश्चर्यवात् amazing vadati speak तथा there eva certainly cha also anya others आश्चर्यवात् similarly amazing cha also enam this soul anya others shrunoti hear shrutva having heard api even enam this soul veda to know no never cha and eva certainly kashit any translation some look on the soul as amazing, some describe him as, and some hear of him as amazing, while others, even after hearing about him, cannot understand him at all. Forward, since Gita Upanishad is largely based on the principles of the Upanishads, it is not surprising to also find this passage in the Katha.
Hmm.
Shravanayapi bahubhir na tapya shrinvanto hi bahavo yaha na आश्चर्यो वक्ता कुशलो स्य लब्ध आश, आश्चर्यो ज्ञाता कुशलस्थ. The fact that the atomic soul is within the body of the gigantic planet, in the body of a gigantic banyan tree, also in the microscopic germs, billions and billions of which occupy only an inch of space, is certainly very amazing. Men with a poor fund of knowledge and men who are not austere and cannot understand the wonders of the individual atomic spark of spirit, even though it is explained by the greatest authority of knowledge who imparted lessons even to Brahma, the first living being in the universe. Owing to a gross material conception of things, most men at this stage cannot imagine how such a small particle can become both so great and so small. So men look at the soul proper as wonderful either by constitution or by description. Illusioned by the material energy, people are so engrossed in subject matter for sense gratification that they have very little time to understand the question of self-understanding. Even though it is a fact that without the self-understanding, all activities result in the struggle for existence. Perhaps one has no idea that one must think of the soul and also make a solution of the material difficulties. Some people who are inclined to hear about the soul may be attending lectures in good association, but sometimes, owing to ignorance, they are misled, misguided by acceptance of the super soul and the atomic soul as one without distinction of mind. It is very difficult to find a man who perfectly understands the position of the soul, the super soul, the atomic soul, their respective functions, relationships, and all other major and minor details. And it is still more difficult to find a man who has actually derived full benefit from knowledge of the soul and who is able to describe the position of the soul in different aspects. But if somehow or other one is able to understand the subject matter of the soul, then one's life is successful. The easiest process for understanding the subject matter of self is, however, is to accept the statements of Bhagavad Gita, spoke by the greatest authority, Lord Krishna, without being deviated by other theories. But it also requires a great deal of penance and sacrifice, either in this life or in the previous ones, before one is able to accept Krishna as the supreme personality of God. Krishna can, however, be known as such by the causeless mercy of the pure devotee, by no other way. Text देहि नित्यं भवतो यं देहि सर्वस्य भारत तस्मात् सर्वाणि न त्वां स्तोत्रम् देहि down of the victim body yam eternal avadya cannot be killed by this soul the God सर्वस्य भारत or who descended from Bharat. Therefore, Sarvan, all No, never. From yourself, so to them. O descendant of Bharata, he who dwells in the body can never be sick. Therefore, you need not think for salvation. But the Lord now concludes the chapter on the immutable spirit soul. In describing the immortal soul in various ways, Lord Krishna establishes that the soul is immortal, the body is temporary.
Oh, Pranjal Prabhu, what happened? Pranjal Prabhu got lost.
Radha Kunda Prabhu.
You wrote I got lost. So let's see. Sorry, Prabhus. What was the verse? Let's go back.
2.809.
2.29.
Pranjal Prabhu is meditating.
Is it this one? No, we read this.
No, the next one.
Yeah, the next verse.
Yes.
Pranjal Prabhu ki jai.
Yeah.
The Lord now the chapter
One second.
on the immutable spirit soul and describing the immortal soul in various ways. Lord Krishna establishes that the soul is immortal, the body is temporary. Therefore, Arjun, as this Kshatriya, should not abandon his duty out of fear that his grandfather and teacher, Bhishma and Drona, will die in the battle. On the authority of Shri Krishna, one has to believe that there is a soul different from the body, not that there is no such thing as soul, or that living symptoms develop at a certain stage of maturity, the maturity resulting from the interaction of chemicals. Though the soul is immortal, violence is not encouraged. But at the time of war, it is not discouraged when there is actual need of war. That that need must be justified in terms of the sanction of the Lord and not capricious. Text 31. Swadharma chaveksha navikam vitum arhas dharmyadi yuddha shreyonya kshatriyasya na vidyate. Swadharmam, one's own religious principles, also. Cha, indeed, Apeksha, considering, no, never, become, to hesitate, arhasi, you deserve, dharmyat, from religious principles, he, indeed, yudha, of fighting, shreya, better engagement, anyat, anything else, kshatriyasya, of the kshatriya, no, does not, vidyate, exist. Translation. Considering your specific duty as a Kshatriya, you should know that there is no better engagement for you than fighting intellectual, and so there is no need for hesitation. However, out of the four orders of social administration, the second order for the matter of good administration is called Kshatriya. Kshat means God. One who gives protection from harm is called Kshatriya. Rayate, to give protection. The Kshatriyas are trained for killing in the forest. A Kshatriya would go into the forest and challenge the tiger face to face and fight with the tiger with his sword. When the tiger was killed, it would be offered the royal order of cremation. This system is being followed even to the present day by the Kshatriya kings of Jaipur state. The Kshatriyas are specially trained for challenging and killing because religious violence is sometimes a necessary fact. Therefore, Kshatriyas are never meant for accepting directly the orders of sannyas or renunciation. Non-violence in politics may be a diplomacy, but it is never a factor of principle. The religious law books it is stated Ahaveshu Mito Jinam Sando Akshara Yudhamana Param Shakta Swarnam Yantya Apa Yagyeshu Vash Brahman Anyate Satanam Vijay Samskritah Kila Mantrais Chate Iswar Apa in the battlefield of king of Kshatriya while fighting another king and be a is eligible for achieving heavenly planets after death. As the Brahmanas also obtained the heavenly planet by sacrificing animals to the sacrificial fire, their killing on the battle on the religious principles and the killing of animals and the sacrificial fire are not at all considered to be acts of violence because everyone is benefited by the religious principles involved. The animal sacrifice gets its human life immediately without undergoing the gradual evolutionary process from one form to another. And the Kshatriyas killed in the battlefield also attain the heavenly planets, and as do the Brahmanas who attain them by offering sacrifice. There are two kinds of swadharmas, specific duties. As long as one is not liberated, one has to perform the duties of that particular body and according with religious principles in order to achieve liberation. When one is liberated, one's swadharma specific duty becomes spiritual and is not in the material bodily concept. In the bodily conception of life, there are specific duties for the Brahmanas and the Kshatriyas, respectively, and such duties are unavoidable. Swadharma is ordained by the Lord, and this will be clarified in the fourth chapter on the bodily plane. Swadharma is called Varnashram Dharma, or man's stepping stone for spiritual understanding. Human civilization begins from the stage of Varnashram Dharma, or specific duties in terms of specific modes of nature of the body, of discharging one's specific duty in any field of action in accordance with Varnashram Dharma serves to elevate one to higher status of life. Text 32. Yadrachaya Yadrachaya Chopapanam Swargadwaram Papritam Sukhinah Kshatriyah Partha Labhante Yudham Idrish Yadrachaya by its own accord, Cha also Upapannam arrived at Swarga heavenly planet, Dwaram door, Apavritam wide open, Sukhina very happy, Kshatriya the members of the royal order, Partha, O son of Pritha, Labhante to achieve Yudham for Idrisham like this. O Parth, happy are the Kshatriyas to whom such fighting opportunities come unsought, opening for them the doors of the heavenly planets. Purport. As supreme teacher of the world, Lord Krishna condemns the attitude of Arjun, who said, I do not find any good in this fighting. It will cause perpetual habitation in hell. Such statements by Arjun were due to ignorance only. He wanted to become non-violent in the discharge of his specific duty. For a Kshatriya to be in the battlefield and to become non-violent is the philosophy of fools. In the Parashar Smriti, or religious codes made by Parashar, the great sage and father of Vyasadeva, it is stated, Kshatriyo hi praja rakshan shastrapani pradanjayan nirjitya parasainyadi kshitim dharmena palayat. The Kshatriya's duty is to protect the citizens from the kinds of difficulties, all kinds of difficulties, and for that reason he has to apply violence in suitable cases for law and order. Therefore, he has to conquer the soldiers of inimical kings, and thus with religious principles he should rule over the world. Considering all aspects, Arjuna had no reason to refrain from fighting. If he should conquer his enemies, he would enjoy them, and if he should die in the battle, he would be elevated to a heavenly planet whose doors were wide open to him. Fighting would be for his benefit and ideals. Text 33. अथ चेत् त्वं त्वं धर्म्या सङ्ग्रामं न करिष्यसि ततः स्वधर्मं कीर्तिं च हित्वा पापम् अवाप्स्यसि. अथ therefore चेत् if Tvam you imam this dharmiya religious duty sangramam fighting now do not capriciously perform tata then swadharmam your religious duty kirtim reputation cha also hitva using arma reaction avapsyasi to gain. If however you do not fight this religious war, then you will certainly incur sins for neglecting your duties and thus lose your reputation as a fighter. But Arjun was a famous fighter, and he attained fame by fighting many great demigods, including even Lord Shiva. After fighting and defeating Lord Shiva in the dress of a hunter, Arjun pleased the Lord and received as a reward a weapon called Pashupatastra. Everyone knew that he was a great warrior. Even Dronacharya gave him benediction and awarded him with a special weapon by which he could kill even his teacher. So he was credited with so many military certificates from many authorities, including his adopted father Indra, the heavenly king. But if he abandoned the battle, he would not only neglect his specific duty as a Kshatriya, but he would also lose all his fame and good name, and thus prepare his royal road to hell. In other words, he would go to hell not by fighting, but by withdrawing from it. Text 44, 34. Agitam chapi कथयस्ति ते व्याव्य सम्भवस्य वित्तस्य च चाकीर्तिर्मरणात् तिरिच्यते. Agitam and ch also be over and above Bhutani, all people. Kathayishyanti will speak they of you. Avyayam forever. Sambhavidasya for a respectable man. Cha also. Akirti ill fame. Maranat than death. Ati Atirichyate becomes more than. People will also always speak of your infamy. And for one who has been honored, dishonor is worse than death. But both as friend and philosopher, but to Arjuna. Lord Krishna now gives his final judgment regarding Arjuna's refusal to fight. The Lord says, Arjun, if you leave the battlefield, people will call you a coward even before you actual flight. And if you think that people may call you bad names, but that you will save your life by fleeing the battlefield, then my advice is that you would do better to die. For a respectable man like you, ill fame is worse than that. So you should not flee for fear of your life. Better to die in the battle. That will save you from the ill fame of misusing my friendship, from losing your prestige in society. So the final judgment of the Lord was for Arjuna to die in the battle and not. Text 35. Hayat hayat pranat uparatam mamsyante tvam mahatha yesham cha tvam bahumato bhutva yasyasi lagava. Hayat out of fear, pranat from the battlefield, uparatam ceased, mamsyante will consider tvam to you, maharatha the great generals, Yesham of those two, Cha also Tvam you, Bahumatah, in great estimation, Utva will become, Yasyasi will go, Laghavam decrease in rank. The great generals who have highly esteemed your name and name will think that you have left the battlefield out of fear only, and thus they will consider you a coward. But Lord Krishna continued to give his verdict to Arjuna. Do not think that the great generals like Duryodhana and other contemporaries will think that you have left the battlefield out of compassion for your brothers and grandfathers. They will think that you have left out of fear for your life, and thus their high estimation of your personality will go. Text 36. Avachya Vachya Bhuvaham Vadishyanti Tava Hitaham Tatas Tava Samarya Tato Dukha Gita में Avachya unkind Vadan fabricated words Cha also Bahut many Vadishyan will say Tava your Ahitaha enemies while vilifying Tava your samartha ability अतः thereafter the more painful of course came what is there. Your enemies will describe you in many unkind words on your ability. What would be more painful for you? But Lord Krishna was astonished in the beginning. Arjuna's called for plea for compassion. He described his compassion as befitting the non-Arjuna. Now, in so many words, he has proved his statements against Arjuna's so-called compassion. Should I read this book?
So, Prabhu, we'll do the Shikshashtakam and the 10 offenses now because it's already nearly 10 o'clock in India. That's why. Sami Prabhu or Pranjal Prabhu, you can Shikshashtakam. Thank you so much for reading, Amit Prabhu. Very good. Happy to
Semi
hear.
Prabhu, time, yeah?
No, Prabhu, we have still 10 hours.
For you, Prabhu. For me, it's like 10 minutes, Prabhu.
10 minutes. Yay.
That's 10.
You'll break the
Shri
fast with the association of the devotees. Very fortunate. I had to break the fast alone.
Yeah. Srikant Prabhu will eat tomorrow.
No,
So it was yesterday, Prabhu.
yes,
Gaurav
Prabhu, they
Purnima
have
was
already.
yesterday. Yes.
Oh,
You
your
have
Gaurav
what,
Purnima
Prabhu?
got over.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. It was Thursday here.
Is it?
They have
Yes.
How is that possible, Prabhu?
Yeah.
That's why if you see Nimainite Prabhu's videos, he was
Uh-huh.
saying Gaurav Purnima in the videos.
Oh, is it? Nice. Hari bol.
Prabhu, can I ask?
Behind in time. How is
How is what?
Prabhu,
Srikant's behind with time? It's like his time zone.
How is what?
You mean?
Can you hear me?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
It's Prabhu.
Saying his time zone, Prabhu. I think his time zone is very much behind than South Africa. I think it's behind.
Yes.
So how is it possible that
It's a different planet, Prabhu.
He comes from
Oh,
with the upper planetary system, no? He's a resident of the Swargaloka. So we are all in the middle planetary systems. So he's throwing his flowers coming.
We lose, heavenly planets lose control of Krishna, Prabhu. That's a very sinful thing.
So, Prabhu, are you in Montreal? Srikant,
Prabhu?
are you in Montreal? I don't know how to pronounce it. Is it Montreal?
Oh, yeah, yes, Prabhu. I pronounce Montreal, but I think there is a different way to pronounce.
Oh,
One
okay.
year. Yeah.
Yes, they
Is
say
it the same time zone as you?
It is
Is
the
it
same
the
time
So,
same
zone.
time
Yes,
zone as
Srikant
Prabhu.
you?
Prabhu, you haven't gone
Yes,
to Nimai
yes.
Prabhu's place, is it? Again.
I haven't gone, Prabhu. I haven't gone yet.
When do you plan, Prabhu?
Prabhu, it's very difficult to leave my wife at home. She's pregnant, so
How is it?
difficult. Yes, Prabhu. But
Um,
yeah.
yes, Prabhu. Maybe when you
Yeah,
come to
Prabhu.
India, we
Srikant,
can meet,
Yes, Prabhu.
perhaps, the devotees.
Yes, Prabhu.
I want to see you doing Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol.
Yes, Prabhu. I also want to join Bhakta Jordan and other
Yeah,
devotees.
yeah.
It will be nice.
Big Jordan.
Yes, Prabhu. Like yesterday, I saw the video where Bhakta Jan was just doing the
Yeah,
kartals, like he was doing magic with the kartals.
I
I
didn't
like
see
it,
that.
Prabhu. They make devotional service exciting,
So
each
good.
and
Yes,
every day.
Prabhu. It is so good.
Like they make
Devotional
you
Everybody is
service
feel
nice to
always
see.
exciting,
wow.
Prabhu. Nobody can make devotional service exciting. It's already exciting.
It's so good,
Oh
Prabhu.
yes, yes, Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. In Singapore temple, like usually in Singapore temple, when I used to go for Sunday program, it was so exciting. Like between 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m., it is full of kirtan. Like people would run from one end to the other end, and everybody will follow, and then we go back. Again, it will be so good, Prabhu.
Hari bol. You
Especially
met all the
Prabhu.
devotees, no, Prabhu? You met Tatwit Prabhu, Rajakishore
That
Prabhu,
is,
Pralad
Prabhu.
Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
Wow.
At
All
that
glories
time,
to you. I haven't met all of them.
all glory to them.
Very
Yes,
fortunate,
she's
Prabhu,
so
you are
nice.
to meet all of them and have their association.
But actually, Rajakishore Prabhu I haven't met. Tatit Prabhu I have.
Oh, is it?
Karti
Now you
Prabhu,
met Nimai Prabhu as well.
Yes, Prabhu. Very cool. Yes, Prabhu. This is a nice idea where they are distributing books through the window. It was so good.
yeah, it's very strategic, Prabhu.
Very
It's like
innovative.
they're enjoying the warmth and they're still making some Lakshmi.
They can also distribute prasadam like that,
Oh yes, yes, Prabhu.
like free food, and then people will come and donate.
Karti Prabhu, did you watch His Grace Sundar Gopal Prabhu's lecture today? There was a live today, special
Today I
live.
haven't watched. I watched His Grace Prahlad Prabhu's lecture. Singapore Prabhu's. I cannot
Oh,
watch all the lectures in a day, Prabhu.
I know, I understand. Maybe I thought you
I'm not
told
like,
me.
how do I say? I don't have the taste like you.
Nah, no, Prabhu. I did not even watch all, Prabhu.
You
I'm
have
so fallen
observed
for
the, what do you say? What's the verse? 1 to 7. 1 to 7, is it?
1 to
Sami Prabhu
7, like how?
knows. You have observed that verse, 1 to 7, that by listening to the Lord's glorifications, all the material contamination is removed. That's why you're sharing with me. Because I'm a
Oh,
materially contaminated rascal, is it? That's why. Hari bol.
nah, Prabhu. I'm still in the beginning, Prabhu. I'm still in the beginning. It's like I haven't started.
You are taking sannyas soon, yes? So you give me
Oh
also,
no,
huh?
that is Sami and Srikant Prabhu. And maybe
Oh, no,
Rahul.
no. I'm below the beginning. I haven't started yet.
Srikant
Then I'm
Prabhu is
below you,
very humble.
Prabhu.
Oh, no.
Srikant Prabhu, I'm below you because I've never even met His Nimai Grace Prabhu. I've never met any senior devotee. Or besides
Yes,
Karti
so.
Prabhu, Maharaj Karti Prabhu, yeah, I've met.
Please, Prabhu, you send some one girl in front of me and I will run behind the girl and you say, Maharaj, is it?
Ah,
In
no,
college, it's
Prabhu.
very difficult, like you see some beautiful girl, your mind gets like, and then so, cut. It's so
Hey,
difficult.
But Karthik Prabhu and Swami
yeah.
Prabhu are highly exalted because, like, at the age
No,
of
no.
18,
And
19,
Prabhu,
doing
it's
devotional
like it's like
services.
Prabhu, it's like women, it's like they see inside of you that once you start being serious, like focused on devotional service, you say, okay, no more women, no more what. It's like they see that's where they want to attack you,
Yeah, you see the
want your
thing, yeah.
numbers.
What you said is right. You see, actually, women, right? Like, if you're especially following the four regulative principles and chanting, they're attracted by you, you see. Because
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
women like a man who's self-controlled, you know. So
Oh,
naturally
yes.
they become more attracted to you and then they come behind you. So that's a problem also, you see. So that is why if you see also in the temples, the brahmacharis, if you have any young
Yes.
matajis in the temple, they'll always go behind the brahmacharis in every temple.
Oh.
And the temple president will have this pressure at mind. Oh my God, some young Mataji has come. But you cannot blame them. It's their nature. You see, you cannot blame them. So we're not blaming them or anything. We're just telling the matter of fact. Yeah. But it's
Oh,
just like
yes, yes,
this.
I understand.
Yeah, it's just like this. They play such a
It's like,
good, very beautiful role. And then the moment you step, the
yeah, yeah,
moment you touch, you're dead. I mean, that's a
you're
fact.
dead, bro. It's
You're
like the,
dead.
I
The
call
fact.
them a test. A test. It's like Lord Krishna is watching you, and then it's like he puts a little girl or girl just beside you and see how you will react. If you react in a, what can I call it, in a learned way, then you pass the test. But then if you act in a material way, oh, you fall.
But the fact is, even though we might be speaking all this big, big philosophy, in practical application is very, very difficult task.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I've seen
Unless,
that.
of course, unless one is like Labahang Prabhu, pure devotee, Mahabhagavad, then it's okay, no
Oh
problem.
no.
But generally, it's very
And
difficult.
yeah, Prabhu, I think there's a Adilila. His Grace Sundar Gopal Prabhu was portraying that. I think it's 3.20. Like you see from that section, there is this one that says Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to practice devotional service, something like he wanted to show others, like in a form of practical, something like that.
Yeah, it's just one.
Yeah, by practicing it myself. Usually people can teach you, like let's say material people, they teach you something, but then he teaches what he does not even engage in.
Yeah.
So like from there, I think even the next sloka from there, he was going in line with all the slokas from three. I don't know if it's 316 and then till 320 something, but I'm not done with the lecture, by the way. Maybe it continues even further.
Haribo. Did we chant?
No, we
No,
have
no, no,
not
no.
chanted.
And it's time to eat Semi Prabhu.
You can start, Prabhu.
चेतोदर्पणमार्जनं भवमहाधावाग्निर्वापनं श्रेयः कैरवचन्द्रिकावितरणं विद्यावादुजीवनम् आनन्दं बुद्धिवर्धनं प्रतिपदं पूर्णामृतस्वादनं सर्वात्मा स्नपनं परं विजयते श्रीकृष्णसङ्कीर्तनम्
नाम्नामकारि बहुधा निज सर्वशक्तिस्तत्रापिता नियमिता स्मरणेन कालः एतादृशी what's next? या तव कृपा भगवन् ममापि दुर्दैवमीदृशं यथा जानी ननुरागः
Pinarapi sunichena daro api sahishnuna amanina manadena kirtaniya sada hari.
Haribo, nice memory.
नादनं
Yeah, you can continue, Prabhu. Oh, today are you testing us, Semi Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
Can I continue? You'll continue, Karti Prabhu.
You can continue, Prabhu.
Nadanam.
Anybody.
Okay, let me try it.
जनन सुंदरी कवितं वा
Kavita.
जगदीश कामये मम जन्मनि जन्मनीश्वरे भवतात् भक्तिरहितकी त्वयि
ऐनन्दतनुजा किङ्करं पतितां मां विषमे भवां बुधौ कृपया तव पादपङ्कजस्थितधूलिसदृशं विचिन्तय
Ainanda Tanuja. Is it that one, Prabhu?
नयनं
Yeah.
गलयतारय वदनं
Oh, Nayanam
गद्गदया गिरा
Galadachuru. Okay.
प्रकर्निचितं वपुः कदा तव नाम गृहणे भविष्यति Then,
Yugaitam Nishena Chakshusha Pravishaitam Shunyaitam Jagat Sarvam
oh,
Govinda Virahe Name
yes, Prabhu, where we are.
Asislava
Oh, it
Padaratam
was last one
Pinastumam.
already. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu, someone can read.
Yugaitam Nimishana, right? Yugaitam Nimishana was done. I don't think it was done.
Abraham Prabhu
I
said.
did.
You said it, is it? All right. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah, you can go for the last one, Karti Prabhu.
Thank you. आश्लिष्य वा पादरतं पिनष्टु माम् अद्रशन् मर्महतं करोति वा यथा तथा वा विधाति लम्पतो मत्प्राणनतस्तु स एव नापरः.
Glory to the
Glory
Holy
to the
Krishna
Sri.
Sankirtan, which cleanses the heart of all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life. What? Which
Yeah, you are
cleanses the
correct, I
heart of
think.
all the dust accumulated for years and extinguishes the fire of conditional life of repeated birth and death. This Sankirtan movement is the prime benediction for human. For human what? For human.
Humanity. Humanity at large.
Prabhu, the English one kills me, actually. I only know the Sanskrit.
For humanity,
English-
yeah, at large, because it spreads the rays of the benediction moon. It is the life of all transcendental knowledge. It increases the ocean of transcendental bliss, and it enables us to fully taste the nectar for which we are always anxious.
Haribol. You are a pandit, Semi Prabhu.
Your turn, Prabhu.
Prabhu, I want to read it, Prabhu. I don't know the English. I don't want to lie. Or maybe someone who knows it can chant it. Karti Maharaj ki jai. Srikant Prabhu.
I don't know without seeing, bro.
Yeah, me too, hey.
How can
Semi Prabhu
we
is a
forget it?
pandit.
Oh, what is the first few words?
It's like
Oh my
I
Lord.
have no,
Lord.
I think I have no
Which
what.
one? Which is the wait, second one? Yes.
Oh my
Second one.
Lord, your holy name.
Alone can
Alone
bestow all
can
benediction
render
upon living beings. Your
As
holy
you
names
have,
like Krishna and Govinda
as you have hundreds and
never mind.
millions of names like Govinda and Krishna,
Yeah,
like
Semi
Krishna and
Prabhu,
Govinda.
our minds are empty.
How
Yes,
We
to
are hungry.
speculate
huge
when the
test,
answer
Prabhu.
right in front of you 101.
We read this billion times and we don't remember.
That's what I think. Who said it in the Shastra, Prabhu? That, okay, we need to go do Sankirtan because we cannot read more than certain hours. I forgot there's some sloka like that.
Yes, Prabhu, cancel the reading session. Okay, who reads?
Can I?
Prabhu, don't test us like this. Just go to the next one. Yeah, like that. Yeah, nice. Oh my Lord. Prabhu, you scroll up nicely, Prabhu. I think you're like, damn. Oh my Lord. Oh my God. Damn.
Oh Lord. You are Pranjal Prabhu now.
Oh my Lord, your holy name alone can render all benediction to living beings, and thus you have hundreds and millions of names like Krishna and Govinda. In these transcendental names, you have invested all your transcendental energies. There are not even hard and fast rules for chanting these names. Oh my Lord, out of kindness, you enable us to easily approach you by your holy names, but I am so unfortunate that I have not traction.
One should chant the holy name of the Lord in a humble state of mind, thinking oneself lower than the store in the street. One should be more tolerant than a tree, devoid of all sense of false prestige, and should be ready to offer all respect to others. In such a state of mind, one can chant the holy names of the Lord constantly.
Krishna.
Haribo.
I think this is zero Prabhu's, this next one.
Yeah, number 4 is 0, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Oh my Lord, I have no desire to accumulate wealth, nor do I desire beautiful women, nor do I want any number of followers. I only want your costless devotional service, birth after birth. Haribo.
Haribo.
O son of Maharaja Nanda Krishna, I am an eternal servitor in some or the other. I fall into this ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet.
Oh my Lord, when will my eyes... Okay, you can continue, Prabhu.
Oh my Lord, when will my eyes be decorated with tears of love flowing constantly when I chant your holy name? When will my voice choke up, and when will the hairs of my body stand on end at the recitation of your name? Haribo.
Oh,
Oh,
Govinda, feeling your separation and considering a moment to be like 12 years or more. Tears are flowing from my eyes like tolerant offering, and I'm feeling all vacant in the world in your absence.
I know no one but Krishna as my Lord, and he shall remain so, even if he handles me roughly. By his embrace makes me broken-hearted, by not being present before me. He is completely free to do anything and everything, for he is always my worshipful Lord unconditionally. If anyone recites or hears these 8 verses of instructions by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, his ecstatic love and devotion for Krishna increases day by day. Karti Prabhu ki jai.
Jai.
Why do you insult me so much, Prabhu? What have I done to you? Have I done any kind of grievous offense unto you?
First thing that
You've been
came
of service,
to Prabhu.
Prabhu.
Why
You've
it
been
was
of
Karti Prabhu?
To bless
Prabhu,
him, the devotees
I
who
am white
dedicated
devotee. Huh? See, I am white devotee. I am not saffron. Saffron will be Sami Prabhu, Shrikant Prabhu, Rahul Prabhu, Lebohang, the great personality. All of them are saffron devotees. I am white. Huh? I like this color.
white.
Yes, Prabhu. Yes.
We don't even qualify for white, Prabhu.
No, you're Paramhamsa, right? So you can wear white, no problem. Babaji, you can wear Babaji dress.
Yeah, you can maybe said guru. Yeah, maybe you can compare me to said guru, not
Sadhguru, we have to compare you to Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur, Prabhu.
oh
Not other.
no,
What are
no.
you saying?
That is Semi and Shirikant.
No, Prabhu.
I'm wearing green, Prabhu, so fake guru.
Okay, where are we? Number 2. To consider the names of the demigods like Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma to be equal or independent of the names of the Lord Vishnu.
Disobey the orders of the Spirit.
Oh, Maharaj and Maharaj.
The blast of the Vedic scriptures or scriptures impersonate the Vedic motion.
Which number are we, Prabhu? Okay.
What happened? To consider the chanting glories of chanting Hare Krishna to be an imagination.
To give some interpretation of the holy name of the Lord.
Commit sinful activities on the sense of the holy name.
Rahul Prabhu, Pranjal Prabhu, Samadhi.
Oh, Pranjal Prabhu is sleeping.
Yeah, Prabhu. To consider the chanting of Hare Krishna as one of the special socialistic activities which are offered in the Vedas as fruitive activities, Karma Kanda.
To instruct a faithless person about the glory of the holy name and to not have complete faith in the chanting of the holy name and to maintain material attachments even after understanding so many instructions on this matter. It is also an offensive to be inattentive while chanting. Every devotee who claims to be a Vaishnava must guard against these offenses in order to quickly achieve the desired success, Krishna Prem. Now let us offer our respectful obeisances unto the Vaishnava devotees of the Lord who are just like wish-fulfilling desires and who can fulfill the desires of everyone and full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls. ये राधे वंशा कल्परूपस्य कृपा सुंदर पतनां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय
Karti Prabhu, you know, I've been asking myself, what are you reading? Now I see today that you're reading that small paragraph.
What am I reading?
Yeah, like
Yes, you're supposed to read that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes, I was not aware.
Oh, why you didn't instruct us?
How I can
Maharaj.
instruct you?